First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushua Ba'Hashem, Rokakodash. Yahweh is to this world ignorantly calls God. Yahushua is to this world ignorantly calls Jesus. Ba'Hashem means in the name, Rakah means spirit, and Kodash means holy. That's all in the Paleo Hebrew. I also want to give double honors to the elder bishops and apostles of Great Millstone that taught me this truth. In today's video, quick video, I wanted to go into how soon AI will become undetectable, and that will be the reasoning to bring in the MOTB, okay, the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip. Now, this video was, or not this video, this idea was brought to my attention because we already see how AI has gotten to a point where it's undetectable. And I have this website right here, which the whole purpose of this website is just click which person is real. It gives you two options. One is fake, AI, and the other one is real. And just off the first picture, if you were to look at these pictures, this guy looks real, this guy looks real, but there's always certain things that if you look at the background, you can pinpoint things and be like, that's AI. Like right here in the background, it looks a little blurry. I just say this is real, right? So no doubt that one, right? Let's do it again. So you look at this one, that background looks weird, so I say this one is real, right? This guy this one just looks more real or incorrect. I chose this one because I thought the guy looked strange, but that's just, that right there shows you, this person looks like a normal person. I literally got it wrong. Let's do it a couple more times. A lot of times with the AI, you'll find that the eyes don't match. Like here, he's a little cross-eyed, so I think this one's real, right? Here, this is a difficult one, and I'll leave it there. This is what I mean. Is it gets to points where, how do I distinguish if the information I have in front of me is real or not? And what's going to happen is it's going to get more advanced, and essentially all information is going to be potentially manipulated to a more extent than already is. So imagine, news headlines or news videos, right? Here it is, a news reporter came out saying, the sky is blue. Somebody changes it with AI, publishes it on YouTube or some site, and you look at this video, it says CNN, and now they're saying the sky is green, and it looks 100% all right. And if you have no discernment, you're gonna run, oh look, it's CNN. CNN said the sky is green, and you're gonna believe it. And imagine, when it comes to, look at what happened in 2020. The vid, and how they brought up a whole narrative with that. Imagine once the government starts using this technology to even further scale, which I already believe they're using the technology, but just wait till this government starts using it, and they start fabricating AI videos, AI accounts, just AI everything. Eventually everything will be manipulated. And with that, this is where it ties into the mark of the beast. So what is the mark of the beast? Revelation 13:16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Right, so there's going to be a time where without that mark, which the mark is the RFID microchip. Without that mark, you're not going to be able to buy or sell or do anything, be part of the system. Because that mark, that chip, is going to be the identifier that you are really you. And that's where this whole thing with AI comes into, is that since everything online is going to be, we don't know if that's a real person or not, guess what? They're going to make it so you need a digital ID in order to be online. Because people are not going to know if it's a scam or not, if it's real information or not, if I'm talking to a real person or not. So that digital ID is going to be pushed, and that's going to be one of the reasons. And eventually, the form of that digital ID is going to be encapsulated in that chip. The chip is going to be the convenience factor. It's going to be the new debit card. First it started, with cash. Here we are, debit cards. Now you got Amazon One technology, which is paying with the palm of your hand. And soon it's going to be that chip in you. And it's all going to be pushed by the means of peace and safety. Right? It's all going to be, oh no, this is good for you. We're making sure that everybody is who they are. Or, we're making the world a better place. Security. But really, you're giving them the power to fully control your life. Because as soon as you opt into that chip, first, the Most High is completely done with you. Okay, you have marked yourself for destruction, that thermonuclear fire. So that's that. And second, now the government can control you to every single extent. So if you're not acting right, guess what? They could just turn off your chip. Which, I actually saw that recently. Amazon delivery drivers, they have vans, and I saw how, a specific group of vans, Amazon delivery vans, were completely just shut off randomly. Right, there was a main power switch to shut off the vans, and here it is. These drivers were left stranded, not able to do anything. And that right there shows you that the technology is all out there, and that's why they want to go to EVs. Electric vehicles, because they could turn off your car from wherever they are at. And it all goes back to the main thing, which is power. Power over you, over every single thing you do. And that's why it says you're not going to be able to buy or sell without that mark. Because that mark is going to be the end all be all. Okay, it's going to be the ticket into this society. So, let's get this in Matthew chapter 24 and verse 24. For there shall arise false Mashiachs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. And that's the point, is that the elect of the Most High, are not going to fall for any of these signs and wonders. Which that's all this is. This is a sign and wonder. Okay, the fact that, you can have an image in front of you, a video in front of you that you can't tell whether it's real or not. Like right here, I'd say that this one's real. Wrong. I was just wrong. So look at that, man. This one, I'd say this guy's real. Okay. Do one more. This guy looks real. So, and this is not even the top tier of AI technology that is out there. All right, let's actually search up undetectable deep fakes. Real, fake. Real, fake. That one's kind of shitty. But original, deep fake. So they changed the face into somebody else, and eventually this is going to be used, for targeting the prophets. They're going to make it as to, they're going to make AI videos of us speaking all types of lies, just craziness, and frame us to be a bunch of terrorists when, we're not doing anything when it comes to terrorism. Yahweh Shai, the scriptures tell us that the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. We're not out here to do things us. We preach that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is going to be the one that does it. So, I think these videos are pretty old. Yeah, 2019. It looked like that. So 2025, we already see what it's at. So yeah, I want to make a quick video going over that. Something that came to mind, and hopefully it was edifying. With that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rakakwadash, and double honors to the elder bishops and apostles of Great Millstone that taught me this truth. Shalom to elect. Shalom.